Today on Go Island, we are hanging out with the cast and crew from the latest offering from Schmooze Productions. It's Spring Awakening.
Today on Go, gentle giants, therapy horses, what it takes to be a firefighter on Pender Island, and a road trip to a First Nations museum in Kamloops. That and more today on Go.
You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and today we are at the Nanaimo Center stage. Schmooze Productions with Spring Awakening has been on site here for less than an hour. We're going to talk to Dean Chadwick about the musical that will be staged here beginning on April the 11th. Horses can be very intimidating because of their sheer size and strength, but their gentle nature makes them ideal animals to be used to help people with special needs. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Dean Chadwick is the artistic producer of Schmooze Productions and the director of this huge musical,
yes,
Spring Awakening. Do you ever do things that aren't huge on
stage?
I
like to do things that are exciting and fresh and a little bit edgy and fun.
Now, this musical first came out in 2006. Is that right?
Yes, and it won 8 Tony Awards on Broadway. And it originally started as a play.
Okay, and it surprised a lot of people and caused a lot of controversy and stuff. Well, how?
Yeah, back in the late 1800s, the play was written, and it was all about the exploration of sex, and there's so many things.
And there's teens. It's based around teens.
It's based around teens, okay. And it's the musical itself is kind of a fusion of the rock and roll and morality and sexuality and the journey of these teens from youth to adulthood.
Okay, is it shocking in today's standards, or?
I think one of the exciting parts is that it still remains really relevant in today's standards, and that's why we chose the show, is because even looking at what we know now and how much we talk and how much information we're exposed to.
Right, not much is taboo these days.
No, but the way this is handled and the music, it just it grabs everybody and it just holds onto your heart for the entire show.
How is it different from any other musical as far as the actual composition or the performance aspect on stage?
Well, for us, we've chosen, because it's such an intimate show, we've chosen to do it in the round, which means that there will be audience on all 4 sides of the stage. There'll be no seats that will be any further than 3 rows apart. They'll all be tiered.
Wow.
And all the performances go to everyone. It's really fantastic.
And that's really challenging.
It's exciting.
Stage. He loves the challenge. I read somewhere that they actually grab microphones, and so they're not hiding the fact that there's technology to help them.
No, we actually we have microphones, handheld mics, and that's to show the juxtaposition of the modern songs into this really old-fashioned setting. You know, the setting of the play is actually 1890s.
Okay, and how many in the cast?
There are 13 in the cast, 2 adults, and then 11 teens.
Okay, and the 2 adults play multiple roles?
Yeah, they absolutely do.
How many roles?
6 or 7 each.
Oh my gosh, and you're not on stage this time?
I am not on stage this time. I'm working really hard off stage this time.
Oh, I believe it,
yeah.
I believe it. We're going to talk to Dean a little bit later in this edition of Go Island about finding all of the talented teens that come from right here in Nanaimo. We're going to throw things over now to Jen Moranitz, though. She heads over to Pender Island to find out firsthand what it's like to train to become a firefighter. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and I'm just having a look through the script of Spring Awakening. It says, "Do not deface," and there are director's notes all over this book. And scanning through, the dialogue looks great, and some of the songs, though, I can't even really say the titles on television. The Beat of Living, you know what that one is, bleep myself out. The other one is Totally Effed. Yes, I'm bleeping myself out. Spring Awakening opens here at Nanaimo Center stage on April the 11th and runs for 12 performances until May the 4th. It is a Schmooze theater production. We're going to take a short break on Go Island and find out more about what actually happens in Spring Awakening.
Still ahead today on Go Island, rapid fire with Nanaimo Clipper Matt Grant. Healthy ingredients is just one part of the recipe. What do you do with them? That and more still ahead today on Go.
You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and Schmooze Productions has been here in Nanaimo Center Stage for about an hour and a half now, preparing for the upcoming production of Spring Awakening. It's a musical. Dean Chadwick is the artistic producer. Thanks for letting us come in, because I know there's probably a million things to get ready for.
We are happy to have you, and it's exciting at this point.
I'm not really clear on what happens in the production.
This story, it follows three lead characters, three teens, and their journeys as they are exploring their sexuality, as they're exploring the world around them, and the relationships they have with adults and with each other. Okay, and there are some serious things that come up. You mentioned sexual abuse, first losing virginity, and things like that. Absolutely. The play and the musical hold no punches. It's very real to life. There's many things that would have been certainly considered taboo in the 1890s when it was written as a play, right, and still are things that make people go when we talk about them now. It's timeless, it's ageless. It is, it's absolutely timeless. Now, these are some of the props that have been laid out. How is this pill bottle used in the production? The pill bottle is actually medication for a character who is possibly suffering with anemia. Okay. And I could give you more than that, but it's not anemia. Okay, a little hint there. Okay, now the art of sleeping with. What are these, and how are they? This is a take-home for us. I could maybe use some guidance in this area. This is an essay that was written by one of the students for one of the other students so that he could learn about sexuality and reproduction. Oh, okay. Yes. Back in the day. And a teddy bear. I mean, these two things, I don't know if they should be going together or not. How does the teddy bear fit in? The teddy bear itself represents childhood, and it's quite a lure. It brings other people into another character's world. Okay, and then you mentioned it is character-driven, so the interaction and the relationships that these characters have with each other, absolutely, is what drives the play. Absolutely, it's a very funny play. Musical play. Musical, yeah. It's a very funny musical that has all these dark topics, but the comedy is really clever and very forthright, and you just kind of love these characters. And is it meant for teens? Like, my teens are long gone. Am I still going to have an interest in seeing the show? I think so. I think it's a timeless story, like we said, and it is for anyone 15 and up, probably. Okay. Any younger than that, I mean, the show does have nudity. It has sexual situations. I was looking through the songbook, and there's like swear words in the titles of the songs. Yes, it definitely has some strong language as well. That's what we like to do. We like to do edgy theater, and this definitely covers the bases for us. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit more about all of the teens who make this production possible and how Dean manages them and manages to find them later on this edition of Go Island. In the meantime, we're throwing things over to Dan Marshall for another edition of Rapid Fire. The Nanaimo Clippers have unfortunately been eliminated from the BCHL playoffs, but their season is not over quite yet. Nanaimo is hosting the WCC right here in Nanaimo, April 26th until May 5th. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and the actors are doing their warm-up exercises before they get to do their rehearsals, the start of their rehearsals, for the first time here at Nanaimo Center Stage. Spring Awakening opens on April the 11th with 12 performances running through until May the 4th. We all like to make healthy eating choices, and buying healthy food is just one part of the equation. If you have your healthy ingredients, do you know what to do with them? Here's Jenny Fortin with some tips. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and we're here at one of the first rehearsals at the Nanaimo Center Stage for Spring Awakening. It's the latest production from Schmooze Productions, and it opens on April the 11th. Dean Chadwick, what are these guys doing right now? Right now, they're doing a body warm-up and a vocal warm-up. So why is that important? In order to get on stage and not hurt yourself and to sound good and to move well, you have to warm up your body. It's like a marathon up there. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people are aware. I mean, when you go for a run or you work out, you warm up. But it's exactly the same. The aerobic exercise that these people are going to go through in a few minutes is extraordinary. Wow. Yeah. And now, when you say these people, 13 teens from Nanaimo with the caliber of talent that you need. Yes. Is that hard to find? Yeah, 11 teens, 2 adults. Okay. And they range, the actors range from from 18 to 26. And yeah, it is a little bit difficult to find the right actors, but you know, we put out open auditions, and we had a lot of new people come out, and some people that just blew us away, and you're going to see them on stage. They're just amazing.
I've been hearing a lot about new actors finding their way onto stage in Nanaimo, and are there more people moving here that want to be in theater? Is this something that's happening?
I think we're moving in that direction. I think people are coming back to Nanaimo going, yeah, we want to do some theater here, and we want to create things here, so yeah.
That's good news.
It is.
And then how do you manage them all? I mean, all the teen energy and the teen spirit and the craziness, and I think you love it.
We go with it. You know, you have it, and then you keep molding it, and we also I surround myself with a great choreographer, great stage manager, great musical director, vocal director, and put all those people together, and then they all fall to place.
Excellent. Thanks, Dean. Good job.
Thank you.
We are going to throw things over now to Sam Numsen. It's a road trip that will take us to a First Nations museum and park in Kamloops. That brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island. Spring Awakening from Schmooze Productions opens here at Nanaimo Center Stage on April the 11th. There are 12 performances only running through until May the 4th, and you can get your tickets online. We'll see you at the theater. Thanks for watching.